folks. It's Captain Liam here, Motor Yacht Unbridled. We're on here in Marina Bahía Golfito, with Pedro. Pedro, thank you very much for joining us here on the bridge. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Cap. Thank you.
We just had a lovely lunch provided by the marina here, which was world class: ceviche, platanos, and like a fish curry, wasn't it?
Patacon.
Exactly, patacon. So here just to have a quick chat for about 15 minutes. It's an open conversation. We already had some questions. Firstly, I just want to introduce myself. It's Captain Liam, Motor Yacht Unbridled. We work on a 191 Trinity called Unbridled. It's currently in Costa Rica, Pura Vida, and we're making our way to Alaska. You've been to Alaska, Pedro?
I've never been there.
Oh, maybe come and visit us.
Yeah.
You don't mind up running a marina up there one day.
For sure.
Pedro is probably he's definitely the face of Costa Rica yachting.
Thank you.
Over the last 5 years, every boat show Pedro's committed to promoting Costa Rica and the awesome facilities, the locations, the people here. But what I spoke to about Pedro, just before you introduce yourself, I want to give you another compliment to you and your staff, because it doesn't matter when you arrive by car here, the first person you see is a security guard, and he's happy. He's calm. He opens the door. He says, Pura Vida, hello. The maitre d' at the restaurant, the staff at the marina office were lovely to me yesterday. Yeah. It's a great network of people you've built around you. And I just can't say how grateful the crew of Unbridled are to be here and for the owner. And tell us a bit about yourself, Pedro.
Okay. So first of all, thank you very much. Great to be here at this beautiful yacht and with this beautiful company, of course. We met in Antigua, and now you're here. Yeah. We're very happy.
Well, you said come, so I came.
Exactly. You do what I saw.
Exactly.
So it's happy to know. Now, yeah, we're really happy here at Marina Bahía Golfito to have Unbridled. And not just because you're here, it's because you're helping with investigation to Mission Tiburón, one of our actions to help, to serve the ocean and the sharks and hammerhead sharks and everything that you already did with these people. Yes, I mean, which Enjoy Group is the owner. I mean, the
corporation,
company, exactly, the corporation on top of Marina Bahía Golfito and other hospitality properties is customer service. I mean, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. I mean,
but that's not easy in a location like this. That's a mindset.
Yes.
We work hard on Unbridled each day to have that.
Yes. More than that, Captain, is because Costa Rica is a happy country.
Yeah.
The people here are really happy, authentically happy to have the tourists and the tourists come here. And here in Golfito, because of the Enjoy Group in Marina Bahía Golfito, we really have the best people of the town. Yeah. Because our idea is if we grew up as a marina, the town has to grow up with us.
Yeah.
And we love that the people at Golfito feel the marina. All of them are the owners of the marina.
Understood.
They are part of that. And that's why maybe they are not just happy, they're proud.
Yeah.
And they're ready to serve authentically because we love that.
Yeah.
So I am happy that you know that.
Yeah, it's the first thing I noticed, honestly. And I grew up in hospitality. My parents are in restaurants, my brother's in restaurants still. And it's so hard to do it authentically. And that's the key here that I've noticed is the security guard last night, the different people on the dock when you catch your lines. I mean, IGY is a big umbrella and Enjoy Group have done an amazing job. But it's not that long ago that there wasn't much here. Like you've joined the program 5 years ago.
Yes.
Where the new owners took over. And they've developed this in 5 years. So I want to say definitely, probably the most advanced marina in the West Coast. You're competing with San Diego and Seattle and all these places. And you're there on the front lines in these boat shows saying, come to Costa Rica, come to Costa Rica. How have you seen the growth over 5 years? Because we've had post-COVID now. You put in some new docks.
Yes. Of course, it was very hard. I mean, tough times for like all the world about the pandemic times. But we started in 2020 here with the remodeling the marina and everything with the Enjoy Group. And it was crazy because 2 months after we started, the pandemic came. So the borders was closed. And, what everybody in the world lives about that. So,
but as a director of a marina in tourism and hospitality, you're feeling the burden.
oh my God. Yeah, exactly.
And the owner.
And then I think we really start as a company, as a marina, maybe at middle of 2022, after the pandemic. But how we start doing this? I mean, we want to do the best service, not just the new docks, as you said.
New docks,
a
concrete docks, solid,
docks
fantastic.
For 300,
wide,
350, exactly, 350 feet, 200 and 150 feet.
Yeah.
But also the shore power.
Yeah.
I know you need shore power. So we want to, if you come in here.
Well, I prefer the anchor, but my crew prefer the shore power. I like my anchor.
I know. You told me that in the beginning.
I'm getting me here, so it must be a good marina if I'm here, I see that every day.
Lovely place. But we concentrate on customer service, as I told at the beginning. Good docks, good piers, good fuel dock, with good, very fast pump out.
Yeah.
We have 200 gallons per minute.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And then good shore power also. And also the amenities, of course, for the crew, the restaurants, the hotel rooms.
Yeah.
The village that we have, so ice cream store, jewelry, coffee shop.
You don't need to leave.
No, exactly.
The crew didn't tell me about the crew lounge and the pool until yesterday, and I think they're keeping it a secret.
You haven't been there?
I went there yesterday finally, and I was like, this is why the crew are all happy.
Exactly.
No one wanted to tell the captain. They're like, keep the captain out of there. I go for my walks. I go left, and then you've got a national park just there.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Blancas National Park.
Yeah, you've got the duty-free area, and you've got to walk around this as well.
As I was telling you, Golfito, probably more of the people know, it's a golf within a golf.
Yes.
Golfito means little golf.
Yeah.
That's why.
Inside golf for Dulce.
Inside golf for Dulce.
Which is sweet golf.
Also, surrounding us, I was telling the captain, 360 degrees around us are protected areas. So we love the charming that we have here.
Yeah.
The good news is that will never change because are protected already. So we love that. And green, we don't want to change that. We don't want to change that. Sorry. Exactly. It's green the whole year.
Yeah.
We have rain. We're in the rainforest area, of course, but we have now is our dry season, as you can see, but it's not always. At least once a week we have rain, so we keep all the nature of the jungle.
True. And there's a lot happening in Marina Bahía Golfito. There's a huge development. It's world class.
Yes.
I looked at it yesterday. I went into the office. I'm not sure if the staff told you. I just
see the model
myself, and I saw the model, and I was like, wow. So it's really, that's going to change this area. The airport's developing. There's a lot of things happening here. But when I was on my afternoon walk, I still noticed a model of a hammerhead shark in the middle of town.
Uh-huh.
The relationship between Golfito and the natural environment seems to run really deep here.
Absolutely.
And you've talked about the banana history here and the development of the town in the 1980s, and then it went off in the 1990s. They stopped.
Mm-hmm.
All the people here and the locals, this relationship with the hammerhead shark.
Yes.
Why the hammerhead? Well, it's obviously that's here, but there seems to be a connection.
Because the hammerhead sharks, all the hammerhead, Golfito's a nursery.
It's a nursery.
It's a nursery. So all the hammerhead sharks born here in Golfito. Wow. So with Misión Tiburón, that organization, they do the tagging for the shark, and then they go through the ocean through Cocos Island, which is the most of them. But here you can see hammerhead sharks this size. Yeah. Right here in Golfito.
The scallop hammerhead.
Exactly. So they're
not harmful. It's a breeding environment. It's their space. Yes. I must tell you a quick story before Olivia asks a question. I was diving with the hammerheads with Andreas, and I hadn't seen one underwater yet. So my first hammerhead. And I'm trying to learn this social media and photography thing. Okay. So I've got the GoPro and I pressed the button and I'm looking at the hammerhead and it was right in front of me.
Wow.
And it was right there. I was looking at it on the screen. I wasn't focused. I wanted to get the perfect video, right?
Yeah.
And then I realized I forgot to press record. And I missed the first hammerhead. But then 10 minutes later, another one came. So I saw it in real life.
That's what happens, everything here. And maybe that's why the people in Golfito town, they love the nature, because it's what that makes us so unique.
Yes.
Because it's not easy to find all of this in any place. And even with that, that's why we want to convert this marina and become for investigation, expedition, and take care of a conservation area.
with
That's what we are
seakeepers
working
and
with
Mission
seakeepers,
Tiburon.
exactly. With Mission Tiburon, we have also conservation. We have FECOP. It's some organizations around from Costa Rica. They want to do that. Now, with, by the way, Cap, with the seakeepers, that is, we signed an agreement, an MOU with us, in the University of Costa Rica. We just signed an MOU to build a new research and educational center.
Fantastic.
That's the idea. What's the idea? To bring scientists from all around the world.
It's also for the locals of the community to continue that relationship, because it's, you bring people in like the scientists, that shows the community they have something special.
Yes.
Which gives them value and validation of, let's be proud of
It's
our
confirmed that have to be proud, because the research and educational center will be for all the school kids will come to learn about conservation, to value what we have here, and keep it in mind that that's the way to work.
True. I know one more minute, Olivia, because there's two things I want to ask you first, my personal questions. And then I ask tricky questions. There's a tree here that's got yellow flowers that falls this time of year. Do you know what it is?
Yes.
What?
It's called Corteza Amarilla.
Corteza amarilla. I sat underneath that tree in Pavones the other day and honestly felt like it was Avatar. I honestly had a connection to this place and went, and I'm telling my wife, I've got to buy a place in Costa Rica.
Yes.
She's like, when are you leaving? When are you leaving? When are you leaving?
Okay.
Pero, what a tree. Have you seen it, Olivia?
The flowers?
Yeah, a bunch of yellow trees around.
And it just falls at this time of year.
But the flower is really yellow.
Wow.
And they flower just once a year for a week.
Oh, it makes me more special.
That's
now.
it.
I definitely have to. It was a sign.
Absolutely, exactly.
So I was sitting underneath it like a gringo under a tree.
I heard
The locals are probably thinking, what is this man doing?
I heard that special for you.
Oh, there you go. You were
Yeah.
shaking the tree.
Exactly. But it's very, very nice tree.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, it's a special part of the world. And you had a question, Olivia, from someone?
Yes, we have a question regarding chartering and destinations from Maria. She asked, what are the top cruising spots along Costa Rica's coastline that you recommend for visiting yachts?
For visiting yachts, I mean, as you know, we are the first port, coming from Panama Canal. So you can do the clearance here, which is very easy, less than 1 hour. You have all the clear ready, because we have we are the only one marina to have immigration and customs here outside.
Yeah, and honestly, on that point, it was well, in a lot of places. Sorry, not all the way, but I've traveled a lot of places by ship, and it's usually a process where the chief officer and I are stamping, signing, especially in Central and Latin America. I love the paperwork and the stamps, and the signatures. But this place, it was just, they met you lovely. They were docked when we arrived. They came on board.
They understand what we have, and also beside that, as Olivia mentioned, we have itineraries here with some of our partners to work on the experiences, and you can do easily 7 to 10 days just in the south of Costa Rica. You can do spinner dolphin, megapod swim-cool dolphins. You can do bioluminescence. You can do hammerhead shark.
The small girls.
You can do surfing. Fishing. You can do fishing. You can anchor just next to the moguls to see, surrounded by everything. You can do just go around Gulf Falls. You can do the sunset place. You can do everything. We have Caño Island here.
The Cano Island that's stunning.
It's really.
You do need a permit for that.
No, not in Caño Island. You can do whatever you want. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. It's easy.
We had a research permit. That's right. We had a research.
Yes, exactly. And you can stay there and do
Drake Bay, do crocodiles,
snorkeling, diving,
Serpent River.
Exactly.
Yes,
so you can do the rappelling also. Rappelling. You have waterfalls.
Yeah.
You can do bird watching, which is perfect here also. Remember that Golfo Dulce has the 4% of the world biodiversity just here.
Wow.
World biodiversity.
Or you could just sit underneath a tree and watch, Pedro to get the locals to shake the yellow flowers.
Yeah.
You got me worried.
Exactly.
There was another question, Olivia.
We have one regarding weather from Rob. He's asking, what is the best time of year for yachting in Costa Rica? And what weather patterns should captains consider?
Okay, let me answer in this way. Costa Rica have good weather the whole year because we have no hurricanes. Hurricanes free for sure about yachting. But we have rainy season and dry season. So the
I wouldn't say dry. If you look here, there's no dry there. This
No.
is wet.
in Costa Rica, not
Yeah.
Golfito.
The Golfito's different.
Golfito
Yeah.
is never dry.
Yeah, the north is
But
very
the-
dry
the-
at the moment.
I think the same. I mean, the high season in Costa Rica is from December to May normally, but you can do whatever you want. But it's you will have more rain. That's it. The rest is the same.
Yeah. Okay, that's
No
the difference.
wind, nothing.
And itinerary-wise, we talked about the south, but also in the north. I mean, the other facilities that Costa Rica has for yachts, you've got Marina Flamingo, you've got Papagayo, you've got Bat Island, you've got
You've been there.
Las Colinas out there. It encompasses a whole lot. So you've got 3 or 4 different cruising areas, and Isla Tortuga, where the
Isla
crew went
Tortuga
the
is
other
very
day.
nice,
That
yes.
was nice.
Papagayo and Corcovado National Park here. After Golfito in all the south area, you can go north.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll find 4 more marinas.
But you don't need to.
Then
Yeah.
I mean, no, nature's just here.
It's-
You go to Papagayo.
This is the most densely rich place in
You go to
Costa
the
Rica.
north and it's dry.
It's dry.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
The
So
crew know.
it's
The
very
crew went
dry.
up there, like, it's beautiful, Cap. But
That's why I
let's go
was.
south. Everyone wanted Golfito again.
That's why I
that's the
said
best
before.
compliment you could have.
Yes, I mean no, and this is unique. That's why I told you.
Yeah.
It's really unique.
So talk about the development here. So you've Marina Bahía Golfito,
Yes.
you've built the new docks now.
Mm-hmm.
What's coming next? We talk about the fuel, which is great quality fuel.
Mhm.
That's really important. It's managed by the marina.
Yes.
So that's an important thing to understand. And it's a great fuel speed, the bunkering on it's safe, and the communication is perfect. It's in English, which is a big thing for a captain and
Yeah, I
engineers.
understand. Michael. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael, Maikol.
Exactly.
Michael.
Now you didn't write like MIC whatever.
Yeah, okay.
It's
But,
MIKO.
but he's an asset. You've got a wonderful group of people. What's next for Marina Bahía Golfito?
Next for Marina Bahía Golfito will be we will do a new houses.
I
Now
saw
we'll
that.
have lots and houses that will be around 20 houses, like
Wow.
a small area,
Like villas.
small town villas,
Yeah.
exactly, with their own title properties and everything. We will start
Okay.
that. Actually, for the end of the year,
Yeah.
we'll have all the documentation prepared for that, and we will start promoting that.
And that's
That's the
signed,
first phase.
that's off the plan, going to be sold off the plan.
Exactly, all the plans.
Because you're an architect too. So
I know.
that's another thing. If you're going to buy a property in
golf,
Golfito, I think go see Pedro either way, you know?
yeah,
To be
we'll
safe,
have
get one in the
everything.
marina.
Yes, exactly. So we have the house first, and then probably we'll go with the hotel,
Okay.
because now we have 10 hotel rooms.
Yeah, they're very
And
good
let me
ones.
tell you, this year we are 100% occupancy all the year. So
100.
we know that we have to build more rooms because more and more people every year are coming to Golfito.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% occupancy. I mean, obviously the parent company does work in hospitality, so they understand the
Exactly.
demand, so they
Yeah.
see the trends.
Enjoy Group is a family company. It's the father and 2 sons,
Wow.
and they have more than 50 years in the market in hospitality.
Yeah.
They have 7 hotels in Costa Rica, and they know about hospitality and talking about customers.
And that's important for yachting, because a lot of people ask me as a captain, what is the support when you go to a location? You know, and that is really important. Like I saw the delivery of fresh fruit that came here to one of the yachts in containers, and I was like, that's perfect. That's what the yacht wants to see, is a refrigerated truck show up with containers with fresh fruit, fresh produce, and it's
Exactly.
delicious fruit.
It's very good that you to mention, because we have the restaurant here.
Yeah,
All the products come from the area.
Yeah.
So any provision that you need,
it's
you
available.
will get it here.
Yeah,
We have hospital here.
I
We
saw
have an
that.
airport here. I mean, local airport.
Yeah,
But everything is really close. Maybe you realize that.
yeah.
Everything in Golfito is 5 minutes away.
The airport, the hardware
Yeah.
store, you even
The
got.
supermarket is 5
Yeah,
minutes. The airport is
exactly.
5 minutes. The municipality is 5 minutes. Everything is close. So that's why it's very, cozy, you know?
Yeah,
Everybody loves that. In all this, again, surrounded by nature.
yeah, exactly.
Green and blue. We call Golfito like the real Costa Rica, you know? Everything, all the pictures that you see around the world about the animals, the green, the
Yeah.
jungle, and the ocean is here. Everything is here.
And what's your favorite animal?
Uh,
That's a tough one.
I
isn't it?
love the hammerhead shark for sure. You
Yeah,
know, I love it. And then land, I don't know. I love the macaws,
I haven't seen
the
one.
birds.
Do you know where
see
we
it?
can see
A
one?
lot of here.
Is that the one at
Even-
night at
even on
sunset
the-
that comes?
On the tree at the restaurant, you will
With
see
the
it.
small ones,
the color
the
one.
color ones.
Yes,
Macaw
exactly.
with a long tail or short tail.
now short tire.
Short tail, yeah, I
Short
did see
tail,
them. A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah, I saw them on the tree at sunset.
They are couples all the time, flying all the time. That's I can see that is my favorites.
A quick joke. You know how a bird called a tern? A tern, it's a seabird. Anyway, it's a white bird. It lives in the sea. And
Okay.
You always, when you see a flock, you always have two terns. It's always even numbers, like 2, 4, 6. You know why?
Mhm.
Because every good tern deserves another.
Okay. It's nice. It's nice. It's good.
Olivia, what's another question? You got your hand
And
up
also,
there?
yes, I'm sorry to interrupt. We have gray sport fishing as well. We will talk
True,
about
we'll
that.
get into that. That's
I
exciting.
know. And it's
The
a
crew
shame.
every day going, Captain, we use the tender. I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
we're in charter mode now. Tender's on lockdown.
Yes.
You've had your
Actually,
fishing
we
trip.
will have a sport fishing tournament. Unfortunately, you cannot do it. And in May 9 and 10, and will be catch and release tournament.
Fantastic.
According with the old area.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
that's it.
And tagging, we're doing a lot of tagging. The manta
absolutely.
rays,
We'll do
Mission
tagging.
Tiburon, we're doing tagging. So.
Yeah.
We have a question regarding local support and services. Stephen is asking what kind of support services, mechanical, refit, fueling, etc., are available for yachts in Marina Golfito.
Good question. Let's, for example, Yamaha.
Yes, we have Yamaha support here. We have Caterpillar support here.
Really?
Here in the area, yes.
Oh, don't tell the engineers. joking.
Maybe they already know.
No, I
yeah.
probably already do. They're too quick for me.
Yeah, well, we don't have, of course, it's a shipyard here, but everything that can be done on water, we can find a way to fix it. No
Yeah.
problem.
I did see a little shipyard down there. You've got the Flying Fish Marina, I think.
Yes,
And then past that, I saw about 40 or 50, sports fish out of the water.
exactly.
I saw the technicians.
Up to 15 feet.
Yeah.
We can have. I mean, not for the big ones.
Yeah.
But we have the specialists. Sometimes it's not here in Golfito, but we can bring it from the San Jose or Central Pacific.
Yeah.
But you can find everybody who have a lot of specialists.
And flying in is not difficult. I mean, you fly to Hinton. I think we're bringing a technician down. I didn't know about Caterpillar, though. That's one thing I didn't know.
It's here.
So I'll speak to you about that.
It's here.
But we're looking at flying someone down at San Jose. There's a Spirit airline that leaves every couple of days.
It's 2 hours
San
and 20
Jose.
minutes.
One.
Exactly.
Any other ones from Instagram there? I know we got a couple of YouTube ones.
Yeah, we have one more about chartering rules. They're asking, what do foreign flagged yachts need to know about chartering in Costa Rica? Are there specific restrictions or requirements?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's very easy. Let me tell you. Like 3 years ago, we got things. 3 years ago, the new law for chartering.
Yeah.
Never, ever. And the government has the idea to include all the private properties, private companies, with them to redact all the rules and regulations.
Understood.
So now we did it in the easiest way.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can get your charter license,
Yeah.
even if you're not in the country. You can get it outside of the country.
I agree. I confirm.
And you can send the document. We can do it through us to the
Yes.
marina, and you will take it no more than 20 days. You
Yeah.
got your charter license.
I think
The
ours
charter
was in
license,
7 to 10 hours. It was quicker than what we
even
thought.
quicker.
We
Exactly.
were working with Pedro too.
Yeah,
So it makes it
absolutely.
easier.
That's
So it's like,
because
there
of
you
that.
go, yeah.
That's why you have to do
All I
it
wrote
with
down
me.
is that Pedro told me to come in Antigua. Speak to
Yeah, yeah.
Pedro.
Signed by Pedro.
Son of Pedro.
Yeah. Yeah, that means and that is keeps for 1 year the license.
Yes.
Okay? The fee is just one fee, no VAT, no nothing. It's just fee 2.5%
Family.
of for the charter, and you have to pay that 10 days after you do the
So
charter.
2.5% is the
2.5%.
charter fee.
It's the cheapest in the world. by the way.
Absolutely, and that's paid by the client traditionally as well. So
Exactly.
for an owner, it's perfect. You're out of the
Absolutely.
hurricane season. You're out of the winter in Alaska. The Caribbean's nice, but I'm from the Pacific. I'm from Australia.
Okay.
So for me, when I came through
Okay.
that canal, I'm like, welcome
Yes.
home,
Yes.
And for Unbridled, it's exciting. We've had Serengeti down here. We've got our sports fish.
Mhm.
And we're hopefully coming here each winter and hopefully bring some more yachts for you,
That's
bring
it. Yeah.
some more clients for you. And I'm excited about our future here.
We will keep you posted, Captain.
Yep.
But in January, we're planning a nice event for Mega Yachts here in Golfito.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, I'll be
We will
here.
send invitation
I'll be
to
here.
all the people that I will keep you posted.
Okay. Crew will be in
With
the
all
best
the details.
behavior. and-
The idea is to have all some of the yachts working together. I mean, chat each other. We know when the owner, the crew, we will for everybody.
That's a good idea.
Don't tell anybody.
I'm not
Just
saying
between you
anything.
and
I
me.
didn't say anything. I'll be
Between
here
you and me.
though.
Okay,
You
please.
invited me. You invited me. I'll be here. I don't need anyone else.
That will be actually.
Unbridled owner can come. We'll have a great time with his family. His children love wakeboarding and love
Yes,
diving
exactly.
and jet skiing.
For the
And
family.
the crew had a day off here the other day, and I saw the footage, and I was like, "That is flat water, wakeboarding, jet skiing, kayaking.
Everything.
It's got
The water
everything.
is perfect.
There's
You
even a
can see-
waterfall just in Los Mogos.
Yes.
We haven't
exactly.
found that yet. The crew haven't found that.
That's the waterfall. And also, and just if you don't know, we have here no breakwater. You know, our breakwater is natural, are the
This is
mountains.
Gulf. Yeah, the mountains.
And all the ocean is really flat, no waves at all. I mean, here's the captain, one great captain that can tell that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's calm.
And yeah, for January, we're planning to have a rendezvous here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we will let you know later.
Yeah, no
More
problem. I
information.
think anything I can do to help. I think it's a wonderful what you do for yachting, Pedro, because it's above and beyond.
Yes.
And that's something that I do genuinely value, because when I
Thank
see
you.
someone at a boat show, I'm thinking they don't have to be here. Pedro doesn't have to be here, but he's passionate enough for his staff and his crew to see him going out there and doing it. And as a captain, that motivates me, and it's acknowledgement for you because you're a leader. And I can see that
Thank
in
you.
your staff.
Thank you very much.
You know, they're proud of you. And I went in there and said, Pedro's coming to ours. Yeah, Pedro's coming to ours. Yes. You know? It's exciting.
Thanks a lot, because you know what?
It takes a lot.
I told everybody, you can never feel, even in pictures or videos, anything they can show you.
Yeah.
You have to feel it here.
You have to be there.
There's no way to explain Right?
Yeah.
After-
Pura Vida.
the Pura Vida living that we have here. And I'm assure you, all of you, when you come here, you will have to come back, and you will want to come back, and you want to never leave.
Yeah.
The only bad thing of Golfito, the only bad thing is that you have to leave.
You have to leave. You have to leave at
That's the only
end.
bad thing.
I'm not looking forward to it, but I am going to Alaska. So we're taking Olivia back home to Newport, California,
nice.
where Olivia's kind of from. So the owner's team is there. Any other questions, Olivia, before we wrap up? We try and keep it short, but I know there's a lot of questions there, and I'll try and get to them on the DMs, whatever the word is you use on Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few questions about the upcoming expansions and improvements. I know you touched on the villas here, but
Yes.
is there anything else that's going to be popping up over the next year?
Yeah, we
months?
will do the next year. We will do the hotel and the villas, the residential, and we will do 2 more concrete docks.
Oh,
That is
wow.
part of that. Yeah, and the idea is we can get 17 docks for 80 plus. Yachts.
17 more docks for 18 plus,
Exactly.
80 plus.
That's it. Yeah, there we have in 40, 50 for fishing.
Wow. And have you seen the amount of yachts coming? Like, we're full now.
Yeah, we're full
Every
now.
dock. Also, remember what's different from a lot of other places in Costa Rica and the world
Yes.
is you can anchor anywhere. Like, you've got a bay
Exactly.
here 6 mile, 5 mile long, probably.
Because of
And Los
natural depth.
Mogos are naturally deep here.
Natural depth here.
So don't feel like you have to come in as dock edge. I'd advise go to the marina because of the facilities and the people, but there's also great anchorages here.
Yes, we have the because of your question, Cap. Yeah, we are full now in all the season. Since December, we are almost full all the day. First time last year, I think could be the first year that we would increase that.
Okay.
But you remember the Panama Canal had some things about dry and everything. Now everything is perfect
Back
and
open.
everything.
2-3
So-
days to transit.
And every day, every year, more people want to come to Costa Rica and to
Yeah.
Golfito.
Absolutely.
And that's why we're pushing hard.
I mean, the north has really blown up from a tourism point. You see
I
it
know.
since COVID. Everyone in the hotels and the prices of the apartments are through
Right,
the
is
roof.
different.
But Golfing is a little gem, and it's not going to change quick. The values, because you can't increase the land size. You've got a
Exactly.
national park, and people looking at investing, whether it's an owner or something, I really think get a hold of Pedro. He's got a wonderful thing happening here. Now I know you're an architect. I know the quality is going to be good.
Absolutely.
So anything's wrong, they go see Pedro in the office. You know?
Not just the leisure, the town of Golfito.
That's
You know,
right.
it's,
Yeah, the
you
people.
can see the buildings there, the houses are from the old Banana Company style.
Yeah.
And we want to keep as an attraction the town with the former architecture, with the kind of architecture. And now we want to keep everything in the same place. No high towers.
Yeah,
We don't need
exactly.
that. No more than 3 stories.
No.
Very low density. and that we will never lose the charming that we have here.
No, and the mountains
For sure.
behind you too. The other the other thing I really like here is when I walk down the streets in the after work or I go to Pavones, a lot of couples in relationships take their little seat and they go and sit on the water's edge
And
all the way up and down. It's really romantic. It's
exactly.
my wife's coming in a couple of days. I'm excited to do it with her. But the other day I saw someone, and it's like it's a bean. It's about this big. Looks like a boomerang in Australia. It's about this big. It's green. It's about that thick, and it's got beans or something inside it.
Like white things inside.
I think white inside it. And you open it up. It comes from where a big palm from.
Yes.
What is that?
I don't know if you're talking about we call guava here in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Which is like a big one. You open it's white, like soft.
Yeah.
And with a black seed inside.
Yep.
Like a fruit.
It's like a fruit, is it?
It's very good.
Yeah, I saw a local couple there on Sunday morning or something. I was walking past. I was sitting there on the side of the river, and they both had one each.
Yes.
And I thought, this is such a special part of the world.
And also, you know, what you mentioned about the couples during the sidewalk and everything is because Golfito is a really safe place. Actually, let me tell you, the crime, I don't say it's zero because something probably happens. I don't know.
No, it's perfect.
But really, you can walk any time of the night alone in the town. It's really, really safe. That's why you mentioned about the security here.
Yeah.
It's not the big guys with, no.
He's a big guy, one of them.
Friendly.
Yeah, but they are really friendly.
Big one,
that one's a big one. But
not with with guns. It's more like
presence.
Touristic security to help you with everything and keep control, of course. Everything, but
it's also it's good security for the vessel. For me, this is an asset owned by an owner.
You can see every night.
It's worth a lot, and it's like I see them go up and down on the little machine. What is it? The little cart thing they
24/7 security.
Yeah, that's an important thing for me as a captain. When I walk off, I know the vessel's safe and the crew is safe, which is as important for me. Olivia, any questions before we wrap up?
We can talk about clearance and regulations. What are the key customs and immigration procedures that yacht captains should be aware of?
I know one. Pork and chicken.
Yeah. No meat. I mean meat. Like
no meat.
No meat. Exactly.
That's a big one to remember. Very good question, actually, ever asked that. Yeah, when you come here, I remember the chef were in Panama, and we spoke to the team here. We're also working with Origin, which have been wonderful for us. And OIC, they've put us onto Origin for an upcoming charter. They've helped us develop the charter, and they work well with the locals. But that was one advice they gave us. Don't bring in any meat. You know?
If you do one of the agents, here, you can do almost everything because they know all the regulations.
Seamasters have been great.
Seamaster is also good, works with others.
Nico.
Seamasters and Origin, they're partners. I mean, we work together because we guarantee that you will have the best experience with them and with us.
But in saying that, you can contact them in your office straight away as well.
Absolutely.
Before, a lot of people over-rely on agencies, I think. And I think sometimes in life, in my travels, that we bunkered fuel direct with you, we talked about.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes it's better just going to the marina staff because both partnerships learn. Both the marina and the vessel learn as we communicate.
Yes.
And the more we learn, the better we become as a community.
Yeah.
And that's important.
And we have to try, we try also to give you the best of experiences with the right agents, with the right people here at the marina. So you can have an experience that with no complaints.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay, fine. I know we're going to go, so I'll try and keep it at 15 minutes, but we've gone over, we've got a lot of questions. ¿Cuál es con gusto?
What means con gusto?
What means con gusto?
You're welcome.
They say it a lot here.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot. I've been to a lot of Latin American countries, and all the time I hear con gusto.
Just say gracias.
Gracias.
Gusto is like you're welcome.
But it's like Pura Vida. And then at the end,
you can change the thing for Pura Vida. It's the same for every
Well, Pedro, I'm really honored. The most impressive is, to be honest with you, as a person, I think we talked about your children. It's in Montreal.
Yeah.
But what you've done for Costa Rica, what you've done for Golfito, what you've done for the company you work for, and all the staff you have, you're a wonderful leader. You're a wonderful human being. Unbridled is honored to be here. I'm going to take you up on your January offer and come back again.
Please.
We've got an exciting summer up in Alaska. We're going to go seal feeding. We're going to see a lot of up there, but I'll look forward to when I get to come back to Costa Rica.
That's what I
Go
will
and
tell you.
shake down my yellow tree again.
I'm happy that you'll be in Alaska, but you have to come back.
I'll come back.
My friend, to here and
I've
take-
lived the last 25 years as an endless summer. Where it gets too cold, I'm looking at the birds. I'm like, all right, time to go.
No problem. Oh, it's coming
Time to go
again.
south.
I have to hide from him.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's
Pedro.
nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for your words. But I love what they do. I love the marine. I love my country.
Yeah,
And everybody will love the country when they can.
absolutely.
Okay.
Any questions, reach out to the Marina or Unbridled. We'll help you get down here and Pura Vida.
Pura vida.
Con gusto.
Thank you. Pura vida y con gusto.
Thanks, Pedro.
Welcome to all of you.
All right.